You're not going to want to babysit her every single time she goes out with the girls.
True.
That's the point. So it's like, you can't trust her. What you going to do? You going to put a hat on and act like Joe from You? It's 2026. Salah's done his time with that wing game. That's why he's leaving. I think he's going to go to a team who can utilize his talents and his skills and keep in mind his age and his wear and tear. Real Madrid, right? It's a club, so much money, so much status, so much, like, they should have the best of the best. How in God's green earth is the medical staff scanning the wrong knee for the best player in the world at the moment?
I mean, ChatGPT, bro, seriously? Come on, bro. With the millions of dollars, billions of dollars that this club has.
Nothing's wrong with ChatGPT on our level, using ChatGPT for everyday life. But when you have a player's career in jeopardy and something that can affect millions and millions of dollars for the club, you got to be using better resources than ChatGPT.
Yeah, and
got it, type.
I got it. I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so
I'm spanking shit right now.
So
and a big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it playoff.
Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey.
What it do, Playmakers? Welcome to episode 24.
What up?
Hope you guys had a happy week, a safe week, productive week. I want to thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode. Episode what? 24?
24.
Shout out Bean. Shout out Kobe. I know we're not in the usual location. I know things been looking a little crazy lately. We've been moving from coast to coast, from scene to scene.
Yep.
But it's okay. We got to welcome back our Playmaker Kev. He's been gone for a little minute.
Welcome back.
I was gone for a little minute. Appreciate y'all, bro.
Welcome back, bro. After 3-4 flight delays. God damn.
I ain't gonna lie, them TSA lines was crazy, bro. They was wicked coming out Houston. Yeah, bro. I had to wait like 3 hours or 4 hours in that joint, bro.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How was them lines? Them lines were long as hell.
It's crazy, bro. I can show y'all a video. I'm gonna put the video right here for y'all. The line was starting outside. So I got
outside the airport?
Yeah, so I got on my Uber. I'm thinking it's niggas just waiting for their rides and shit.
Like people waiting for get picked up.
Get picked up, bro. I see us like it's like a formation kind of when I walk closer to the door. I go inside. Some lady said the line's back there. I said where? She was like, nah, the line's over there. So yeah, just keep walking. But I had to walk like a minute over there, and then it took me like 2 hours just to get to like the little travel agency side.
No way.
Because to my flight, standing in that line would have took me like at least 12 hours, bro.
So to talk to an agent, it took you like at least 2 hours?
Yeah. I would say like an hour 30.
You wasn't even inside all the way through yet.
Not
you ain't even no baggage plane, nothing.
Just right there by the entrance took me an hour and a half, bro.
Oh,
how many flights did you miss?
I missed 3 flights.
3 flights. God damn. What happened? Why were you missing so many flights?
Ladies and gentlemen, we had to call our sponsor just to get him a flight to get back to Maryland.
Bro.
It was ridiculous.
Come on now.
What happened though? Why did it take so long?
I'm not gonna hold you. One time out the 3, it was on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was like, damn, I'm trying to stay one more day. But 2 out of 3, the second time I showed up, like I said, 3 hours early. No, I showed up an hour and a half before my flight. I was lacking, and it took me an hour and a half to get inside. So by the time I got to like the kiosk, the flight been departed. Third time I had to get there like, damn cabin now. Third time I was leaving.
No, my goodness.
Yeah, so it took me 4 flights. My fault. The 4 flights.
4 flights. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting for Playmaker Kev to record this episode, and he missed 4 flights.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, fool. That's wild.
What an experience. And I heard Ice was out there. Was Ice out there when you were out there in the airports?
So I heard Ice was out there. They wasn't at my airport, but they might have been at a hobby airport, which is like about 20 minutes away from us. So yeah, but nah.
And I would expect Ice to be, especially in Texas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially
with his immigration status and shit. I mean, I wonder what the hell Ice was doing out there, you know what I'm saying? They got one job, and one job is to be out here deporting, innocent people, which they don't care, and they out here and doing nothing. Just,
I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, if you don't have like proper paperwork and you going to Houston for spring break, that's crazy.
But I mean, like, who goes to the airport without the proper paperwork?
Credentials.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, that risk of even getting turned around is crazy. Like, you just wasted all that money on a plane ticket, planned all those plans, all those excursions, and now you got to go back home sick as shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they might get reimbursed. Shit.
Reimbursed for who?
Because if you can't fly without your shit, they're gonna have to give you your money back, bro.
You got
more
reimbursed for
money.
those
Nah,
tickets
that
that you
shit
missed?
gone.
Nah, there was. I ain't gonna hold you. One of them I did.
Out of 4.
Yeah, cause like the I flew out two different Spirit lines, or I guess 3 different airlines. The first was Spirit. That's the John I missed, right? For them, you can't even rebook, janky ass niggas. So you took that shit. The second was Southwest, and then they. But that's when I came over here. So the third one, United, you can, bro, real life book as many times as you want, bro.
So if you miss it, they let you rebook like.
For at least for United, yes. I don't know about.
So you don't have to like repay or nothing like that.
Nah, bro.
For United,
Yeah.
United Airlines.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna keep that in mind,
bro.
So
bro.
it's probably depending like on the line, so and how long it was like taking for people to board on their flight.
Yeah.
So and depending on the airline, so I figure maybe
I think that's crazy.
especially Spirit, because everybody probably spring break, everybody trying to find
Everybody
bro.
using Spirit. Those are the cheapest ones.
tickets. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's probably packed. You know what I'm saying?
Probably got niggas in the cockpit.
Oh my god! Nah, I saw the video you sent. The motherfuckers
Yeah,
sleeping in,
sleeping, bro.
They probably stuffing niggas in the baggage.
You see people out there in the wings holding on for dear life and shit.
Fucking co-pilots lapped up in that bitch, bro. That shit's crazy.
Cause bro, I ain't gonna lie, I checked and it said like no flights for Spirit for like 4 days, bro. It was jam packed, bro.
Damn, that's wild, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Speaking of TSA though, that bill that has been passed by the Homeland Security since February 14th, that's what's really slowing down, the funding for the workers. And the rates for people quitting or doing no call no shows has went from 4%, which is the usual, so now it's up to 40%. So that's why we're seeing ICE workers filling the gaps. Supposedly they're not supposed to be doing any of the actual TSA work, which is doing the screenings, looking through immigration status. They're not supposed to be doing those things, but for certain airports that are really short on staff, who's to say that these ICE agents aren't looking through your paperwork and then deporting you? That's insane. Imagine going on a vacation to Houston, trying to have a good time, and they stop you. Next stop, you're at Ecuador.
It's mind blowing that they can pay these ICE agents and money for war and these billions of dollars that they waste, but they can't pay these workers. I'm saying, these hardworking people, and I don't blame these people for not going to work and not taking the pay. The supposedly bonus that they will give you if you actually do work. At the end of it, but you can't blame these people for not working.
Because even when we had the government shutdown and people were supposed to be working still without getting paid. Though I didn't hear no one say they got a bonus for all that work, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't no bonus, but I'm sure they got reimbursed for for the actual hours they put in. But there was not a bonus attached to that.
Yeah.
And imagine all the things you probably have to do in order to get that shit.
Literally, like
after you work all them hard ass hours,
you gotta fight Lord of the Rings to get that fucking bonus.
Nah, that shit is all a scam, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. How do they expect people to go, especially in this economy, like paying your bills, paying for gas? Nigga, gas is $4.
Bro, I couldn't believe it today, bro. A car that I usually fill up with $40, $45, bro, $65, bro. I kid you not, I was like, ain't no way this is right. I thought I was dreaming, bro.
Yeah, and like
I
some
was
of these
hallucinating
workers,
or something, bro.
Like some of these workers, they be going like months without a paycheck too. So it's shit's wild as fuck too, bro.
Gas
bro.
is.
Now you have kids, you got a family, you got mouths to feed. What are you supposed to like? I don't. Generally though, what are you supposed to do?
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But they got money to pay these ICE agents to just be diddly-daddling around and, just...
They got money to fund a UFC card in the White House and they're not doing
right,
for
exactly.
it. That's so crazy to me.
It's unbelievable, but hey, we got to do better, man. This government got to do better and, pay these hardworking people, man. Because times is tough out here, yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Times is definitely tough, yo.
And it's like more and more people are traveling too. So it's just like, how can you keep up with all that? Like, it's more work. It's like literally a higher workload. That's why they're even bringing these agents in, because I'm sure that's the last thing these agents need to be doing. Yeah, they need to be on the streets, doing what they're supposed to be doing, keeping the gang members and the cartel members away from the United States. But they're out here locking up nigga just trying to goon out Houston.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's shutting down these airports, in the next couple of months if this doesn't get better, bro. Because, I mean, airports is going to be hours and hours long wait. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to keep getting packed, and they're just going to have to stop selling flights. And, you know what I'm saying? It's just summer is coming, around the corner. It's getting hot. People start,
That's not possible. Rich niggas going to fly. They going to get that.
Rich niggas always, find their way.
They going to find their way. It's for the regular niggas like us.
Rich yet,
not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know about I would have sent the PJ to school my man Kev. He was fucking missing flights and shit.
I know, bro. Next time if I send the PJ, I got you.
Come on, bro. You already know we got the Playmaker PJ.
So crazy.
Yes, sir.
It's like, bro, I just can't imagine just like for instance, let's talk about Real Madrid, right? It's a club, so much money, so much status, so much, they should have the best of the best. How in God's green earth is the medical staff scanning the wrong knee for the best player in the world at the moment?
Yo,
Kylian Mbappe. How is that? How is that possible?
That's some JV shit, bro.
I thought I was reading when Bleacher Report posted that, I was like, this got to be a fake page. I clicked on the link to make sure it was Bleacher Report, and it was real, bro. How's I'm gonna let the Rumble just supporters.
I mean, it's as a Real Madrid fan, I don't even know how to feel, man. I mean, it's just unfortunate the lack of. I mean, they're just not serious, bro. I mean, this team is really not serious, and especially in this last quarter of the season, you know what I'm saying, where we 4 points behind Barca in La Liga, where we're almost, in the quarterfinal, sorry, but what is it, the 16th round of Champions League, with Bayern and all these teams. So it's almost like, at this moment, the final moment where, we need to be a strong team and, actually, get together as a team and, play together. We got this medical team scanning our best player wrong knee. How is that even possible? The best team in the world that has the best medical equipment necessary in order to test these players. Yeah. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I just have no words.
Who's to say that Mbappe ain't tell the medical staff it was this knee?
It was his other knee. He just wanted to play.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to play, bro. He wanted to get some sleep.
I can see that.
Even if he did do that, that's still on the medical staff. You're putting yourself at risk.
And absolutely.
Because if you allow him to do that, then you know that if it does come back, who they're going to blame? They're not going to blame Mbappe. They're not going to fire Mbappe because he lied. They're going to fire you. Nigga, it's your job.
True.
And as a medical team, why are you not scanning maybe both knees just to make sure,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Make sure your best players' both knees are actually fine and, and he's 100% to perform, because you don't want him going out there like they actually sent him to go play out there thinking he was good and he was still playing on the bad left knee. So it's just unbelievable, and it's just
And for those of y'all who didn't actually see the report, it was he played 3 games on a inflated or flared left knee. They scanned the right knee and saw I was perfectly healthy and allowed him to play these 3 games, just continuing to put more and more wear and tear and more damage on the left knee. And it's just he had a ligament here. It's unfortunate, and I feel like it's not only going to affect Real Madrid. We got the World Cup coming up, so he might miss some time out of that. We don't know if his recovery is going to be speedy enough. It's good for me, my goal gets a better chance to win a second World Cup, because France is one of the hot teams that can take that chance away. So we'll see. It's gonna be real interesting. Not only was Mbappe's left knee not scanned, I'm also reading reports of Camavinga. He was the wrong ankle was scanned as well. Now
at the same club.
The same club.
I've read some things about that. I don't know how true that is.
That one was a Bleacher Report, so just to clarify, it was not Bleacher Report.
It wasn't. Fair enough.
They might just be taking a piss.
This is not serious. I mean, it's just not a serious team right now. Especially with that news coming out. And I also read that the nutrition specialist actually came out saying that Madrid they usually use ChatGPT for some of their I forgot what it was, but they use some medical assistance from ChatGPT in order to get their answers. And I mean, ChatGPT, bro, seriously, come on, bro. With the millions of dollars, billions of dollars that this club has,
nothing's wrong with ChatGPT on our level, using a ChatGPT for everyday life. But when you have a player's career in jeopardy, and something that can affect millions and millions of dollars for the club, You got to be using better resources than ChatGPT.
Yeah, and I mean, especially a team like Madrid, bro.
Yeah, it's not a bottom tier B team, not a C team,
bro.
It's an A team. This is the team, the most decorated team in football, damn near, when it comes to Champions Leagues, like the most prestigious tournament in the football game. How is this possible? Like,
and then so speaking of Madrid,
shit like this in Barca though.
I'll say speaking of Madrid, who do you have winning this game, Madrid or Bayern for Champions League?
That's a tough one. I mean, obviously I'm gonna say Madrid, but it really all depends because we are really facing probably one of the best Bayern I ever seen. Especially with Luis Diaz and Harry Kane and Olise. I mean, that top three right now is probably the best top three in the world right now, undoubtedly. I mean, if you need to pick a top three for any team, those will be my top three. Even as a Madrid fan.
And who was the third one?
Sorry, Olise, Kane, and Luis Diaz.
Diaz, okay.
I mean, Kane having an unbelievable season. Let's not talk about Luis Diaz, and let's not talk about Olise. I mean, this top three is unbelievable. So I'm actually really, really scared to play this team.
No way.
Believe it or not. But Madrid is Madrid at the end of the day, and we gonna come out on top. Simple as that.
All right. So for the Premier League fan, do you have Arsenal or do you have Sporting?
Arsenal.
Okay. I got you.
I like Arsenal to come out top. Yeah, I mean, even though they actually just lost to Manchester City and I forgot what cup they were playing. Was it the FA Cup?
Yeah, Turkey doing rondos in the middle of the game.
Yeah, that's wild as shit.
I mean, hey, somebody start doing that in the middle of the field, they have to get a kick in the neck, bro.
You have to,
Nah, but I mean, Arsenal is just we know Arsenal is a bottler, but I feel like in the Champions League they're a little hard to beat, and they should be able to beat Sporting. And I think they play Barca after that if they do actually beat Sporting.
Yeah, Barca wins.
Barca or
if right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Barca actually gets to beat Atletico Madrid, so
shit, that's a big if.
What do you guys think about that?
They got
Barca fans.
I've got Barca.
You think Barca's coming out on top after that spanking Atletico gave you?
They should be more hungry now.
They should be more hungry. That's fair.
It makes sense.
I mean, Barca almost came back, so I do give you that. Maybe I just had a bad game, but hey, Atletico, it's Atletico.
And if Simeone plans to continue to play haram football, park the bus and sit in his and it's like I can't respect that type of they won the game, cool, but you spend millions to bring in attacking players who are playing well, and then you sub them out to just sit and park the bus after they've made an impact on the game. I just can never understand that. But hey, I'm not the coach, so
nah, it's I mean, we already know that's Simeone's ball.
That's why he's not a winner.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it's unfortunate because we saw how they came out the first leg versus Barca. They came out hungry. They were ready to play, and they performed well. And when they actually put up a game plan to attack, they actually came out on top, and they were cooking Barca that game. So I don't understand what was the yes, maybe sit back a little and defend in the second leg, but the way they were playing, parking the bus the whole game, is just versus a team like you said, Barca was really hungry. It's just mind blowing. Having Rafinha too and fucking Lamine, and there's more Rafinha especially is one of the most hungry players right now because he's also in that chase for the Ballon d'Or. So it was just kind of unfortunate that Atletico Simeone put Atletico to waste like that.
It's crazy.
Shit,
and you mentioned Luis Diaz as one of the top three, players right now in that Bayern trio. It just reminds me of Liverpool's mistakes.
Ooh.
Because right now Liverpool's form has just been. They spent countless amount of money in the summer bringing in many players. I'm not seeing any fluid game. I'm not seeing any consistency. I'm not seeing anything from Liverpool. They'll have a few games here and there. I don't know what they expect getting out of Cody Gakpo with playing with two wide players and Cody Gakpo up there. It's not working. Honestly, I think Slot's going to get fired.
I mean, I don't know how he hasn't been sacked by now.
Yeah, I really don't.
I mean, it's just almost unbelievable. This team doesn't win. They spend almost $500 million past summer, I mean, they did sell players and stuff, but I mean, they spent almost $500 million recruiting players to their team, which were top tier players. They were Florian Wirtz was having one of his best season before he went into Liverpool.
Ekitike.
They also Ekitike, which obviously he's still a great player. I mean, it's a shame that he's at Liverpool right now because the way they're playing, and he just performs game in and game out. And also they recruited Frimpong, which also was having a great season along with Wirtz and Leverkusen. So it's just unfortunate that they did gather all these great players and they can't figure it out. It's unbelievable to me, especially now that they're gonna lose Salah. It's a big piece they're missing. I just think
one of the mistakes is playing Salah still as a winger. His legs aren't there anymore for him to be able to run up and down the pitch. I think you need to play Salah as more of a 10 role. Keep him up top, close to the goal. He still has his touch. He still has the finesse. He still has the finishes. Expecting him to run the wing is just it's 2026. Salah's done his time with that wing game. That's why he's leaving. I think he's going to go to a team who can utilize his talents and his skills and keep in mind his age and his wear and tear. He doesn't have any more. I wouldn't say if Salah continues to try to play as a wing, he doesn't have more than 3 years of quality football left as a winger in the top league at least. You can go play in the JV league somewhere.
You think so? I think Salah still got it in him.
Not as a winger though. I think they can use him as a 10, bro.
I feel like he could be a really good, sub in for, like as a second.
That's the thing.
I still even think, no disrespect to Salah fans out there, and even though he's still a great player. I mean, I haven't seen him, be his best recently. Obviously, I don't know. It's because of his team. Maybe he doesn't want to be there anymore. Maybe he lost passion for the game. Maybe he's getting to that point where he doesn't want to play anymore. Whatever the case may be. But I still think like if he goes to the right team, he will be a great piece
for sure. Most Barca coded player ever. Bring Salah over to Barca.
Imagine Lamine coming out. And then you
Salah
getting
coming
Salah
in.
coming in. Oh my
That's
God! I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
lie.
even though Lamine probably gonna play that, the full game, but still, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you're 3-1 up, and Lamine is a little tired. You put Salah in to cook.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's. I'll take Salah in Madrid too.
Not even that. Like, imagine like you got fucking. Because I think this is Lewandowski's last year. So next year, just imagine you have someone like what. We'll say a Rashford up top or a Fermin Lopez up top or what's that booty ass nigga's name?
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres, you got him up top, and then you take him off and bring in Salah and play him as a 10 right there, right behind the striker. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
It's no beating that. But we'll see if Salah is willing to come off the bench. I mean, it's late in his career, so I think he should, but it depends his contract as well. You're not going to pay him that much money to bring him off the bench. It depends how much he wants. It's going to be interesting seeing where he leaves. You think he stays in the Premier League or he goes to a different league?
I feel like if he wants to succeed, he got to stay in the Premier League.
Really?
Because I feel like La Liga's not for everybody, bro. Hazard went over there, shit his butt. Like, they would like poop the bed over there at La Liga, respectfully. Shout out Hazard.
But don't you think, I think because of his, like, the history that he's had in Liverpool, I don't see him playing for any other club in England.
And it's been, almost 10 years?
Can you imagine him going to Man U? Can you, like,
you
see that? Or City? Or
not Man U.
I can't see him going to any. He's not going to go to any team outside the top 6.
I mean, he's 33 years old. I mean, it's tough.
If you're leaving Liverpool, he got to go to like to a Napoli or some shit like that.
I was going to say Inter. I think he fits to Inter.
I can see Inter too.
He fits to Inter with Lautaro Martinez up top and Thuram. I mean, I think he fits there. I think he'll fit at Inter. He should go to Serie A or something like that.
Serie A, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. No? What would you want him to play at?
Inter Milan? Fuck.
Yes. No, I think he fits in Inter for sure. Hey, we can't count on Inter even though they're playing not the they're eliminated from the Champions League, are they, right? Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. Even though they had a pretty bad run this season. Hey, they cooked Barca last season and hey, they eliminated
We just need Bastoni. Bastoni, please.
Bastoni? Nah, Bastoni. Shout out Bastoni. If Barca gets Bastoni,
I'll trade Araujo straight up for Bastoni immediately. Straight up.
You could trade Araujo for anything, for a fucking penny. And you'd be sure, you know. Oh my goodness.
We forgot to mention our boy Playmaker Will. He is not with us today.
Oh yeah, shout out Willie.
Speaking of TSA, he's thankfully, you know, he made his flight.
Yeah.
He's out there. I'm not going to tell you his location until he comes back. Federal.
He's gonna have some good. He's gonna bring some good videos, some good
stories, good memories,
stories to share with you guys. Absolutely, 100%. And you know, right after we do this, once we get to our sponsor, Kevin has some stories to tell us also as well, and we can't forget our sponsor.
Can't forget the sponsor. How could we? You know we can't forget the sponsor.
We were just talking about parking the bus, like Atletico Madrid. If you need a bus, if you need a car,
you need a train.
Where do we go?
Any mobile vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to call DMV Drives, man. Listen.
Damn. Anything on wheels?
You see this? You see this studio?
Yeah.
It's provided by our sponsor, DMV Drives.
We
can't, like, week in, week out, we can't fund all this without DMV Drives. It's not possible.
Shout out to DMV Drives for sponsoring this.
They got the best rates, got the best deals, got the best vehicles, got the best customer service.
Ooh.
Come, like, what more do you want?
Absolutely.
The social media team is working hard. We got more content coming in for y'all for DMV Drives. It's baby, relax. It's coming.
The deals are coming.
It's coming.
The deals are
Anything
coming.
you want, you know what to hit up. You can hit up the page on Facebook, Instagram,
and TikTok.
What else?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about.
Yeah.
If you got any other social media, you shouldn't be on there anyway. Those are the top ones. Listen, we're not going to tell y'all too much every single episode. The memo has to be caught at some point.
What's that?
Kevin, can you tell us what
I think it's what drives you?
Drives us.
Oh my goodness.
Drives you, drives us. Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, boy.
Cheers to DMV Drives for sponsoring the new location, for having us here for another video. And yeah, do you have anything to tell us, Kev, before we wrap up here? Any good stories or?
All I gotta say is, man, if your girl went to Houston, bro, just go through the phone. You know what I'm saying, take the phone, bro. Go through the phone.
Go through the phone?
Go through the phone, bro. If your girl went to Houston, go through the phone.
How you gonna advise people to go through people's phones?
Hey, I'm looking out for the guys, bro.
You looking out for the guys, bro. You gonna.
Wait, so since you said go through the phone, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
As a man, right?
Yeah.
Are you going through your girl's phone before you cuff her, or are you going through it after you cuff her? Or are you going through it, or you're not going through it? Period.
Not after.
I ain't going through her phone. Period.
Not going through it. Period.
Sure.
Ain't nobody got time for that, bro.
I'm doing it after I cuff. After I cuff, I'll probably check. Yeah.
So,
but not on some regular shit. Just on some, like, if I'm curious, I'll check. But
if you're curious, what are you curious about?
I need to see what's going on. If she gives me signs of, like, she might be doing something, it's not none of that guessing shit, nigga. Let me see what's going on in this joint.
Okay, so
it's the same for you. It goes the same. It goes both ways.
What you mean, bro?
So if she feels some type of way, and any moment coming time, and she want to ask you for your phone.
What? Nah, my phone can unlock, bro.
What?
Nah,
what
bro,
you
my
mean?
phone can unlock, bro.
Listen.
I'm just trying to find out,
So you go through the phone after you cuff, right?
Yeah.
And you've now seen something that you're not really, it's very distasteful. Now you can't sleep, you got nightmares.
Yeah.
What's your next course of action?
If I see something I don't like, then I confront the joint.
You're not getting no get back before you confront. You're confronting off rip.
Actually, get back wouldn't sound too bad, but it's like it's too much effort to get back.
Oh, so you do get back?
No.
Okay, no.
No.
So you're just gonna free her off rip?
Yeah, I probably free.
Are you sure?
Yeah, off rip. Yeah. Like I'm not a get back type of nigga. I'd rather just free the joint, go bust another joint right after.
You don't forgive?
Go what?
He said, tell him.
Hey, that's the end of the episode, buddy.
No, I mean, no. I'm saying, I might as well free that joint, right? And go hit up another joint right after that. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you wouldn't forgive her?
I mean, I'll forgive her.
Yeah.
But
you wouldn't stay with her?
Yeah, I can't swallow that pill, bro. Can't do it, bro.
One last thing. So, who is more likely to cheat first in a relationship, men or women?
I feel like it goes both ways.
Both ways.
It depends on the person, really.
Okay.
You know, because we're loyal here, so we're I feel like in this, I'm gonna say woman because I'm not the type of guy that would cheat. What's so funny, bro?
I didn't say nothing.
What's so funny, bro?
I didn't know.
But what's so funny, bro?
Is this nigga looking at me, bro? Stop looking at me.
But why are you laughing?
Because I was gonna say I agree. I agree
you
too.
Agree?
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
So what if your girlfriend?
Yeah.
What if she didn't physically cheat, like meaning she didn't have any sex, she didn't kiss nobody or not let anyone touch her or something like that, but she cheated emotionally, meaning she looked elsewhere for validation and for like entertainment because she felt you kind of boring. She got tired of the relationship, so she looked elsewhere. What is your next course of action?
Then we should end the relationship there because if she's not feeling me, and I just feel like there's no point of even forcing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you're really into somebody, you don't find things to be into the person. You know what I'm saying? You just love you just like the person for who they are, and you just if they're boring one day just because maybe they're just not feeling it. They're having a bad day. You just find ways how to connect with the person and make it fun. I just feel like that's how it is. But
perfect.
That's just my opinion. What do you think?
Repeat the question one more time.
So, if your girlfriend didn't physically cheat, but she emotionally cheated, meaning she looked elsewhere for validation or for entertainment because she kind of felt you were getting boring.
Oh, okay. If that was the case,
what's your next course of action?
I'm not gonna lie. I guess I would find ways because it's not as bad as like to me physically.
So you would forgive her
if it's emotional? Yes.
You'd forgive her.
Mm-hmm.
If she went to someone else for validation,
so you looked at her phone, you know for sure the nigga ain't tapped that.
He ain't tapped. Yeah, he ain't tapped.
But
I'm good.
But they've been texting for bricks. Like when I'm saying she is gig ha laughing like shit in the messages. She is going crazy.
He through the phone. He hit this joint.
Yeah.
My mother block.
Okay.
OC block.
So you're blocked. So
actually, I'm not gonna lie. That might be some whole shit. But I might. Go ahead.
But that's forgivable in your book.
I think it's forgivable, yes.
Really?
Like, it'll stab, but just the peace of mind of knowing, okay, like, there wasn't anything else, like, he didn't hit, would be good enough for my mental to forgive her.
What about maybe she can do it again?
Which is possible.
That's fair. Maybe
you never really know.
I take that back. I take that back. No, I take that back. Absolutely. Because you never know.
That's true. You never know.
You never know. Absolutely. But you do know when somebody already done something. You can already see. It's not their true colors 100%, but they're showing some of their, So I just feel like going to another man for validation is a big no for me.
Okay. How about this? This 2 more scenarios and we're done.
Let me see.
So you're married, right? You guys are married, and your wife goes out with the girls. A nigga and maybe let's say his homeboys pays for drinks for your wife and all her homegirls. They start, trying to conversate, but she allows them to pay for their drinks. Is that considered cheating in your book?
No.
I
don't
You're
think
letting
so.
another nigga buy your wife drinks?
That's fine. That's cool. If she's with a bunch of friends at the bar,
exactly.
and another nigga paying for her drinks, as long as she's not entertaining them, as long as like
what you think the drinks free?
Oh shit.
You have to cut this shit real quick.
Nah, we're not cutting it.
No, but
let me ask it again.
No, you good.
Like because the thing fell.
Nah, we got it.
Sure.
We should go right back into it.
All right,
yeah, but as long as she's not like hee ha with the dude and being all friendly and stuff like that, I feel like
Yeah.
And if she having a vibe with her friends and they just pay for the drink and that's it, I think it's cool.
Like,
I wouldn't be that mad.
They're good. They're safe. Like nothing. Ain't no touching going on. Ain't no like real, like you said, conversation going on. Like she's straight. She with the homegirls.
Okay, how about this? Now, after they've paid for said drinks, they invite them into their section and they all go.
If she goes to the section, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be hurt.
But keep in mind, you're married, by the way. So, are you gonna get a divorce from your wife because she went into another man's section?
Just because of that? No. Just because of that?
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't.
No, that's.
But don't you think that's like kind of like promiscuous behavior? How can you trust her? How do you know where it ends really?
But it's like, I think when we say divorce, bro, it's much bigger than what we think, bro. Like, it's signing documents. Is all this shit you got to do. If she goes to the section. She went to the section. Cool, she was in the section, but it's like, what's going on in the section, bro?
Like, listen. Okay.
So you're not gonna break up with her because you got to do all the paperwork?
Yeah. Bro, that's just a lot, bro. What the fuck? It's just a lot.
Listen, my point is like, so you're gonna be able to, like, you're not gonna be able to, like, every time she's now going out with the girls, in the back of your head, you're like, you're gonna want to, you're not gonna want to babysit her every single time she goes out with the girls.
True.
That's the point. So it's like, you can't trust her. What you gonna do?
Right.
You gonna put a hat on and act like Joe from You?
I mean, you gotta have that conversation with her. You gotta have that conversation with her after it happens. Like, you gotta set the boundaries. If she disrespects you after that,
you have to set the boundaries? You're married, for God's sake.
But sometimes you gotta check shit. Like vice versa. She can check me, I can check her.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's, in my opinion, once you're married, like, that's not shit that should be getting checked. That should be getting checked in, like, the talking stage.
I mean, that's true. But I'm just saying, if it happens in my book, bro, I'm checking her. If it happens again, I'm freeing.
I feel like it also depends, like, how would in the way that you find out. Because if I find out, if she comes and tell me, hey, I was with the girl who was having a couple of drinks, and a dude invited us to a section, we all came and we was just there, nothing happened.
Even that still,
I mean, I feel like, yes, you might feel some type of way. It is maybe, hey, we're not gonna talk. You might need to give me a cup of head, and like every day for the past 2 weeks, next 2 weeks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not divorce type of situation. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't condone this type of behavior, because if it would have been the other way around, hey, babe, I went, I was with some girls in the sun section, that might be divorce right away from her side. You know what I'm saying? So it all really depends. But I feel like as a guy, and you said going through all that paperwork just because she was just standing there at least having a drink, I feel like it's really not that big of a deal.
Okay.
It's just all perspective in my eyes. I think I don't know, but. Yeah, if you want to divorce her, I wouldn't be mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want to be in a marriage where I have doubts about my partner's common sense.
Yeah, but why do you think that?
That's common sense.
But like, why do you think people cheat anyway? Like, what do you think is the
devil, bro? It's temptation everywhere.
Crazy.
Hey, 100%. That is.
Bro, when we leave the house, bro, like, let's just say we go to let's just any random spot. We go to the gym.
Yeah,
my nigga.
Yeah, it's temptation. Yeah,
you walk in the gym, bro.
Enough said.
Sister doing RDLs, poking that motherfucker like. But we're men, fool. So it's like, I have a friend. He be him and his girl literally stare at ass like together. When they see a girl with a fat ass
in the gym,
not even in general. Like, when they're together, they'll be like, "Oh my god, her ass is so fat, babe," and she'll turn around like, "Damn, that's just fat as fuck." I'm like. Not every girl is that mature.
Yeah,
if that guy cheats, I mean, I feel like that girl shouldn't be mad because she's, that's a valid reason to cheat right there, my guy. So, but I mean, it is crazy because I mean, like you said, temptation, it is everywhere. But I mean, you just got to be strong, man. It's really, I mean, whatever. If you have something good, I feel like nowadays you really got to stick to that.
Yeah.
Be true to that because it's really tough to find.
What an all-time high whores right now.
Yeah,
no disrespect. Like, I'm talking about male and female. Like, nobody wants to be loyal. Yeah. It's about to be summertime. Let's be real.
2026 too.
Yeah. I'm hearing this is giving 2016 summer vibes. Coke Killers. I was in the crib all 2016 summer. My dad was not going for none of that. My pops was not going for none of that. So I guess I'm gonna experience the 2016 vibes for the real this time.
Yes, sir. Plus your order, you can drink. You know what I'm saying? You good, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
This summer feels like it's gonna be a wild summer.
Hell yeah.
Especially with everything going on in the world. I mean, gas prices about to have people going crazy.
Jesus Christ. $4 bro, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro.
Nah, it is. It's crazy.
Man, on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
drink is done too, so
want to thank you guys for tuning in to another successful episode. You guys have a blessed day, have a blessed week coming up. Put somebody on to Playmakers Podcast. Anyone who needs a laugh, who needs to get tuned in on sports, anything like that, you can put them on, give us a shout out. But we really appreciate all the love. Our last couple of reels been doing a lot of numbers, so we're going to give you guys a shout out for that. I think that last one had endless interaction on that last reel.
100%. Thank you guys for tuning in and sharing and liking and commenting on our videos. Please continue to support us. We only do this for you guys, and we appreciate the support. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to the Playmaker Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate y'all. Like I said, shout out Kobe, episode 24.
Shout out 24.
Episode 24.
That being said, man, you guys have a blessed one. See you next time.
Playmakers out.
Got it, type.
I got it. I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so
Too. I'm spanking shit right now.
So
Big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it player.
Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey,